Okay, in a lecture we learn the different types of about the theodolite. There is a transit theodolite and a non-transit theodolite. Here we have a transit theodolite, okay, to measure the horizontal angle as well as vertical angle. Okay, in a video here in practical I will show you the different component of a theodolite. Okay, so here we start with the bottom with that leveling head. Okay, so in a leveling head there is a foot screw, tri batch is there. Okay, here you can see the foot screw, this called. Okay, this is the foot screw used for the level the instrument. Okay, also tri batch is used to fix the on the top of the station. Okay, also it will help to proper leveling. Okay, now next portion is a clamp screw and tangent screw. Okay, in a instrument you can see that the upper clamp, this is the upper clamp used for lock or unlock, or you can say loose or the tight the upper plate. Okay, it's control the motion on a upper plate, it control the motion of upper plate. Then there is a lower tangential screw. After the bisecting the point you need a temporary adjustment is there, so for that the tangential screw is used. Same as for the lower plate. Okay, same as for the lower plate, here you can see that lower clamp screw is there and the upper tangent screw. Okay, for adjusting the upper tangential, like for the just partially adjustment we use this tangential screw, and for lock or unlock lower plate we can use this lower clamp screw. Okay, so this is for lower clamp screw and upper tangential screw. Now here you can see the two plates is there for measuring the reading. Okay, after you bisect the point, after that you need to observe or read your reading. Okay, here there is a total degree is given to you, total division is given to you up 0 to 360 degree. You can measure from 0 degree to 360 degree. Okay, also the diameter, the size of a theodolite is depend on the diameter of this plate. Okay, if the diameter of this plate it is 8 centimeter or 10 centimeter, then the size of this theodolite you can say the 8 centimeter. Okay, so here like this is from the A point and this is a B point. The difference between A point and the B point is exactly 180 degree. So if you measure from here, if it is shown in from this scale, it show you the 0 degree, but when you measure from this B point, it will show you 180 degree. Okay, because it is exactly opposite side. Okay, so here from A point it indicate or show you the 0 degree, and at B point the exactly 1 degree is shown in a 1 year scale. Also in a 1 year there is a 20 division is there to measure the angle in a second or in a minute. Okay, in a man scale you can measure a angle up to degree and a minute, and in a 1 year scale you can measure the reading up to second and minute. Understood? So why this is the 1 year scale is given to you to measure the angle up to 10 second 20 second reading. Okay, in a normal compass we measure the angle up to the 20 minutes, not a second. Okay, in compass there is a minimum accuracy, or accuracy is up to the 20 minutes, but here using the theodolite we can measure up to 10 second and 20 second. Okay, there is a micrometer theodolite is there. Okay, so you can also measure at that 1 second accuracy. Okay, so depend upon the scale you can measure or based on your work. which purpose we need to perform this theodolite practical. Based on that, you can fix your accuracy and you can use that various theodolite. Now here also you can see that this is called a telescope. Okay, telescope, when you rotate like this, means it's rotate about its vertical axis. Okay, it rotates about its vertical axis in a horizontal plane. Okay, but when you rotate like this, you up and down, then it rotate about its horizontal axis and in a vertical plane. So when you rotate like this, it rotate with respect to or referencing the vertical axis and in a horizontal plane, and when you rotate like this, it's rotate with referencing the horizontal axis or in a vertical plane. Okay, so when this help to, when you measure the horizontal angle, you need to rotate your telescope in a horizontal plane, and when you measure the vertical angle, you need to rotate in a vertical plane. Understood? So that's why it will be useful. Here you can see this is the clamping screw. Okay, like if you tight the screw, the telescope is fixed, it didn't rotate. Okay, when you measure the horizontal angle, you need to proper fix this clamp screw, okay, at a 0 degree level, or you can use this bubble tube at a center. Okay, so at that, if the bubble tube is in a center, that means our telescope is properly level and you can fix. But if you want to measure the vertical angle, then you need to lose this screw, okay, for the motion up and this, okay, in a vertical plane, so you can measure the vertical angle. Understood? So this is the parts or the component of a theodolite. Here from this telescope, here there is a focusing screw is there to fixing the hair. Okay, so here is given to you. Okay, also you can see line of collimation. Okay, when the line is passed through this eyepiece and from the object bisect the object, then it's called a line of collimation. Okay, what is the axis of telescope? So telescope is when the line is passed through, it is an imaginary line, but is line is passing through this telescope. Okay, wait, I will show you in a manner. Okay, when the line is passed through this center of a eyepiece, then that object piece and the center of this, then it will be extend up to this only object piece. Okay, so it is called the line of axis of telescope. Okay, but line of collimation is what? When the line is passing from the center of the eyepiece, then passing from the object piece and extend up to the object, like it is a continuous. Okay, up to the, when we bisect the point or object, is extend up to the object, so it's called a line of collimation. So that is the difference between line of collimation and the axis of telescope. Understood? So that is the axis. Also you know the horizontal axis of telescope, horizontal axis, vertical axis, then vertical plane, horizontal plane, axis of telescope, and the line of collimation. These terms you know now. Okay, so now this is the simple or basic introduction of a theodolite. Now if you want to measure the horizontal angle, then how you, in a compass survey, okay, you measure the two bearing with the reference line of a north direction. Okay, when you measure the bearing, and then first 2 point is bisecting by your eye normally observation, and then you find that included angle. Here also same procedures follow, but not with referencing the north direction. Here you can see from the figure, here, like in this scale, the scale is given to you and also the graduated ring is there. Okay, now we need to use the lower clamp to fix or loose the upper plate when we measure the another angle. Again, Okay, then we need to fix this lower clamp and bisect the station A once again, then loose the upper foot screw from other side. Okay, then bisect the station C. Okay, then lock the upper clamp and observe the reading, write down in the manual. Then once again loose the lower clamp and bisect the station A. Okay, then you can fix or tight the lower clamp and then loosen the upper clamp, and once again move to the clockwise direction and then once again bisect the station C. So you have 314 reading for the same angle. Okay, like this is station A, point A and point C. So we have performed 3 times. Okay, same activity. First we bisect the point A, then bisect the C. When again loose the lower clamp and bisect the station A or point A, then rotate in a clockwise direction and then once again bisect the station C. So we have the angle. Okay, for the same, like first we measure it is the 65 degree, 20 minutes and the 20 second is there. Okay, once again here the 65 degree, 40 degree and 20 minutes 20 second is there. Okay, now after the repetition of activity, you have 3 or 4 readings. So what you need to calculate the mean of this value. Okay, when you calculate the mean of this value, you now able to find the accurate angle between A point to C. Okay, so this is the final answer, the horizontal angle between A point and the C point. Understood? So this is the procedure to measure the horizontal angle using theodolite. Okay, there is a 2 method. First method is a repetition method and the second method is the iteration method. Okay, in the next video I will record the repetition method and the iteration method for you, how we can use those methods for finding the horizontal angle. Okay.